G'day guys, I just wanted to share a case study on Creativeflow. It's Australia's largest UGC marketplace and a project I worked on during their growth phase that ultimately led to their acquisition to Raw Global. This isn't a build from zero story, they already had a platform. It's just about what happens when you turn the dial on distribution. How do you take a functional UGC marketplace and turn it into Australia's dominant platform? They already had the foundation, but they just needed to open the floodgates. Instead of burning more money on ads, we did a collateral play, targeting agencies that were already producing UGC for their clients, but it was just inefficient. So we went after the major ones, the ones who worked with the biggest brands. 4,900 emails sent, 3.8K opened. That's an 83% open rate, 396 replies, and 226 positive. We were solving a problem they dealt with every day and created a can't lose position. Whether they said yes or no, if they were already doing UGC, we would help them do it faster and cheaper through the platform. If they weren't, but their clients were asking for it, then we would help them add it as a service. Either way, they won. And also from here, got Creativeflow onto Add to Cart, Nathan Bush, who is the host and has been named one of Australia's top 50 e-commerce for 4 years, the e-commerce podcast for 4 years. And the show reaches exactly the audience that we needed. And the magic was continuously doing these collateral activities that open more doors without, more hours on paper, rather than just thinking dimensionally. I could have just gone onto the whiteboard and say, hey, let's reach out to more brands and, pitch Creativeflow. But it would just be a very grueling road. About 10 months after I got involved, Raw Global acquired them and took the platform to the moon across APAC. And, taking what was learned here, it was really just about working out what the levers to pull and hone in on distribution was, and just being creative with what the solution could be, so that everyone was aware about this, about Creativeflow, obviously. And all credit to the team. My job was just finding out the leverage points to amplify what was already working and actually executing on it. And the lesson at the growth stage is you don't have to rebuild. You just need to find the amplifiers. For us, that was the partnerships on the agency side, and media for credibility as well. And that's exactly why Raw Global wanted to take it across APAC. And honestly, it was one of the first M&A experiences from the inside. And it's just wild seeing how, these kind of thinking outside of the box of, partnerships plus strategic visibility can drive this type of outcome.